Welcome to my seated warm-up. This is a great thing to do before you get into any of the other videos because it's just a quick 10 minutes just to get your body prepared, just in case any of the other videos don't have their own warm-up to go with them. So we're going to sit down nice and tall. We're going to sit up on top of our tailbone, hands are on our knees. Okay, so if you feel that you're slouching or your back's slouching up behind you, you just want to grab yourself a bolster, a block, and sit yourself on it and bring yourself up to a nice tall position so your knees can fall. In fact, you can do it with a cushion or book as long as you feel comfortable. Let your knees fall lower than your hips and sit up nice and high. Be careful though as we move you don't rock or fall off the bolster. But we're going to start up nice and tall, hands on your knees, take a big deep breath in. Let the tailbone sink, but let there be space down the spine. Take another breath in. And all we're going to do is put the hand onto the opposite knee, draw back the shoulder, take the hand behind you, look over your back shoulder, let your tummy muscles go soft, but stay on the central axis. Breathe in, release the muscles. Inhale back to centre, nice and tall. And then exhale, take the hand, drawing open that shoulder, so we're leading with the shoulder. Draw the shoulder blades together, look over your back, big deep breath in. And soften the tummy muscles. Inhale, come back to centre. In this position, let's just have a motion through the shoulders, so let them rotate. We're just starting to warm up all the muscles down the body. Make sure the head's nice and loose as well. Hands on knees, but you're not pulling against them, you're just there to support you. You're going to take the chin up and just let the ribcage flare. And exhale, contract and let the body drop. And again, nice tall position, stretch the body. Let it drop. And one more time. Let it drop. Come up nice and tall. Turn on the central axis and lead with your shoulder down to your opposite knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, on to the other side. Great back reliever, these ones. Big deep breath in and taking it over. You can place the hand down on the ground if you need support. And back up. And exhale, on to the other side. Inhale, come up nice and high. Take your hands out in front of you. Keep your back straight. Exhale and just push through your fingers. Have a nice stretch through your fingers. Head's nice and loose. Then inhale, take the hands up. Let the rib cage flare slightly. Then exhale, draw the hands down behind your back. See if you can clasp them together. Or not, if you just point the fingers out behind you. If you can clasp them together, see if you can draw the shoulder blades together, which is going to lift the chest. Head still nice and loose. Chin to chest. Inhale, take it back up. Chin to chest again. Inhale, take that back up. Exhale, take the hands back over the head. Lift them up nice and high. Push through the hands again. Breathe in. Exhale, round through the back, chin to chest. We've got to be careful with the neck. They're very delicate muscles and we need to make sure we're not putting too much strain. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, back down. One last time. Inhale, up. And we're just going to lean from side to side. Nice, loose position, but what you're going to do is feel that there's weight transfers from one side of the body to the other, but you're not actually going to lift your knees or your bottom in any way. It's just the weight transfer. See if you can circle through the arms a couple of times, elongating through the spine. It's not just through the shoulders, it's working the whole body. And nice round position. Take the hands up again and exhale, reaching behind you. See if you can reach from side to side. What I want you to do is keep your elbows behind, but bend your arms, draw your shoulder blades in, and take your hands up. We're going to round through to release your shoulder blades. Let's do that again. We're going to open, bend your arms, drawing those shoulders back. Inhale up, exhale back down. Lattice the hands straight back up. Exhale, take one hand down. Let's have a reach. Inhale, open the hands up behind you. Let the wrists move. And exhale, reach over the top and just see if you can tap the ground. Stay down, big deep breath in. Keep your bottom and your knees still. Exhale, let the body go heavy. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Inhale, opening up. Let the wrists move. Exhale, coming back over the top and tapping. Again, keep your bottom and your knees still. Big deep breath in. Let the body go heavy. And then inhale, coming up. Bring the other hand up. We're going to bring the hands down, place them back out in front of us, and we're just going to start to move in figures of eights with the arms. So you're not just going to feel it in your arms, you're going to feel it in your shoulders, down the sides of your body, and moving into your hips, which is quite important because we hold an awful lot of tension in our hips, especially if we're a bit emotionally stressed or we feel a bit anxious. So to relieve is really good. And then take the hands up and release. Now, I'm going to work through the hips, down through to the legs. So let's just release the legs. Just give them a little wobble. And your feet are just as important. So let's rotate through the heels. Point as though you're pointing from the top of your heel, not from your toes. So really big points, so stretching through this area here. And when you rotate, feel it move all the way through those muscles in the heels. Now push the heels away from you and just squeeze the tops of your legs. You put your hands down if you need to. I'm just going to feel them warm. And relax. Okay. Take your hands up. Nice big stretch. And all we're going to do is just let the body fall from, keep your bum still. Your knees can go a bit softer if they need to. Draw your hands back. Let's take them up nice and high. And falling forward. So we're just starting to feel the knees and the hamstrings warming and opening. And again, one more time. And down. Now you're down. Just let the shoulders take the weight from side to side. Just feeling that's the weight transfer across the body. That's it. When we come back up, we imagine someone's underneath our armpits, we lift up and we restack the vertebrae so the weight sinks down through the tailbone. We're back in a straight line. We're just going to warm through the hips and the movement through the hips. If you do a lot of weight training, or you sit a lot, or you run a lot of walking, you get a lot of tension in your hips, so it's good to relieve them. We're going to put one hand on the base of the foot, one hand on the knee. And we're just going to move in and out, across and opening. So we feel it hinging through the hips, and I've got some warming through the knee. Now, one of the things you can add into this to increase it so you can feel that stretch or that movement down the leg is to pulling it in and up. So in and up. If it's too much, just keep it to a very neutral position. Right, very low and moving very low. So moving up and down if we can. Now place your foot down. Reach for the base of your feet. Just let the shoulders and the head have some movement. Sit up nice and tall, and we're just going to open up the knee up and down a couple of times. Just warming now the back of the knee as well as all the muscles that support the knee. So let's see if we can hold that up and sit up on top of our elbow. So you might find your knees slightly bent, and that's perfectly fine. You want to breathe. You want to make sure you're getting air and you're feeling relaxed in it. You might be stretching muscles the first time in years, so enjoy it, and then come back down, and let's take it on to the other side. So we're going to bring the foot up, we're going to sit on top of that tailbone, reach for the palm of the foot, hand on the knee to support it, and we're opening and closing. Try and keep your back straight. Just going to go across. That's it. And then if you feel you can, it's up and in. If you bring it up, try not to lean back. Lean into the leg and you'll feel that increased stretch all the way through the bottom. So we're going to move up and in, and up and in. And then we're going to bring the foot down. We're going to place the hands on the base of the feet. and we're going to go up and down with the knee. So if you think about just warming through the back of the knee, try and stay up nice and tall on the spine, try not to slouch if you can help it, and let's take that up nice and tall. Look at the toes, relax the face, no tension, shouldn't be stressful, and release. Bring yourself back down. Now let's release the knees again and bring yourself with your feet together and just let your knees fall down. And you can hold onto your ankles or your toes, doesn't really matter. I just want you to rock from side to side. It's quite nice actually, quite refreshing. So you're just going to allow the weight, let your bum lift off the ground. Try not to roll over, could be dangerous, but just nice gentle movement through the hips. What you're going to feel is movement through the sides of the body. You're just going to feel those muscles massage with ground underneath the bum. Okay, and then sit up nice and tall as you can. Draw your chest through so you're nice and high. Squeeze your knees up. And take it down. And squeeze your knees up. Then take it down. See, not too bad. Little sway at the top. And then release your legs and take them out to the side. Now, I know this can be quite painful for some people that don't do it on a regular basis, if you're new to yoga. So just sit in a position where you feel, again, use the block if you need it. You're going to sit up nice and tall. People tend to sit slouched in this position, so come up nice and high. If you feel you want a little bit of a further stretch, see if you can challenge yourself by pushing your hips forward, just taking the feet further out to the side rather than forward. Okay. I'm going to take the hands out to the side. And very simply, we're going to breathe in and we're going to reach as far down towards the opposite toe as we can. Let the breath go. Inhale back up. Use the air to massage the lungs. Inhale back up. And down. Inhale back up. And down. Inhale back up. And exhale, we're just going to slide the hands forward and we're just going to draw little rainbows with the shoulders. So we can feel the weight transfer from one side of the body to the other. So you'll feel that increased stretch down the sides of the legs. As we age, we tend to find these muscles do get shorter and we do tend to get hip problems. So it's always good even just have a little tune-up by letting these muscles stretch on a regular basis. Good breaths. Nice and relaxed. And then walk your hands back up to neutral. And to release this, it can be a little bit uncomfortable, so I just crack the knees and bring yourself back in. Now we're going to cross the legs back over, but rather than do our usual crossover, let's see if we can use the leg in the opposite direction so it feels a bit alien to the body. Sit up nice and tall. Big deep breath in. And we're just going to turn the body, come all the way down the front. Inhale at the other side and back up. And down. And back up. And down. And back up. Stimulating digestion at the same time, and down on the other side. Inhale, come back up. And down. And up. And down. And down. And then we're just going to let the body fall forward and rest the back. I'm just going to breathe nice and gently for a moment, just to get ourselves centred. And these are great warm-ups to do before you do other yoga videos. So sometimes with the other videos we don't always have a warm-up, we go straight into the move. So if you feel you need that warm-up, just spend 5-10 minutes trying this. Okay, walk your hands back up. Lift your hands up and release. Bring them down. Thank you.